Welcome to another session in Microsoft Access Databases with Mr. TJ Zenda here, and today we are looking at the like and new operators. We continue with our query design, but we are looking at the like and the new operators. Remember what we said in our previous session. We said a query, it is a database tool which is used to display data based on certain criteria and conditions. So we want to apply these operators, the like and the new operators. So in this case, we are starting with the like operator, which is going to work with the wildcards. What is the wildcard? It is just a character which is used to substitute one or more characters in a string. So we are going to make use of this asterisk, something that looks like the multiplication sign. Your teacher will show you where you are going to find it on your keyboard. Okay, and I'm sure by now you now know how to navigate to this multiplication sign, the asterisk on your keyboard. Okay, so this asterisk there simply shows that there is nothing or anything. Okay, so let's say if you want to start with something, maybe you are looking at the field with first names and you want your query to display only the names that start with a T. Okay, so you are going to write the like, then in inverted commas your T followed by the asterisk, the symbol at the end. So you are going to start with all the names that start with the T, and they are going to be displayed in your query. In some cases, once you just insert T followed by the asterisk there, then the database will do everything for you. It will add the like operator for you in that field. Okay, the same as end with. If you want to end with something, if there are some characters that you want to end with, maybe you want all the surnames that end with an A there. Okay, so you are going to insert your asterisk there, then write A, then all the other things will be added by your database. If you want something in the middle, you are going to also cover all those characters, right, and put on all sides, on both sides you put your asterisks there. Okay, so this is how you are going to apply your like operator. Okay, so let's look at some few examples that I'm going to show you. I'm going to open our database. So here is our database, and this is the data that we have. Okay, so we want to design a query. Okay, and I'm going to take some few things from this query. Maybe I'm going to take the name, the surname, and also the additional to certificates, then the subject, the gift. Okay, and the subject. Okay, let's go. So we said let's close this part. So from home tab we go to create, then query design. So we have one table here, double click on that table. So it's now active, which means in my fields there is active. So it's just a matter of selecting. So we said the name, we take the surname, we take the let's take the subject, let's take the whether this person is attending. Okay, let's also take we say the additional to certificates. What else can we take? Okay, let's take maybe the gift. Okay, so this is what we want to show. Let me just run the query. So this is what we are going to see. This is what we are going to see. Okay, right, now let's go to design view. Okay, let's start with the like operator. Now the first one that we want to look at, right, let's start with our first name. We want all the names, right, that starts with the P. Okay, so I'm going to simply insert my P there, then asterisk like this. Okay, then I just click anywhere there. Can you see that everything is added for me? It is added, the like operator, then my P there and my asterisk there is inside those double quotes. Okay, then let me try to run the query. So we said we want all the names starting with a P. All the names starting with a P. Okay. So let's run. So this is what we are going to see. Can you see? All the names starting with a P are now generated. Okay, so you can actually save your query and give it a nice name. Okay, let's go back. Let's do some few examples. Maybe we want, let me delete. We want all the names starting with SA. Okay, then asterisk. Then I click just anywhere there. Everything is added for me. Then I run the query. Okay, can you see all the names starting with SA are added, are generated to my query, and then I can save my query depending on what I'm instructed to do. Okay, so this is what you can do. Let's go and generate on our surnames. Maybe we want surnames that end with. Okay, so we said if they are ending with, then you have to start with the asterisk there. So we want all the names ending with MA. Okay, then I can click anywhere there, names starting ending with MA, and then I can generate. Okay, so can you see all the surnames? All the surnames with MA are generated here, and then I can save my query. Okay, so these are the names starting with MA. Okay, let's go back to design view. Let's go to the subject. Let me just erase here. Let's go to the subject. Let's do some few things. Maybe I want all the subjects that ends with, so I start with the asterisk, technology, all the subjects ending with technology. Okay, I click somewhere, it's added, and then I run the query. Can you see? So these are all the subject ending with technology, information technology, computer applications technology. So they are added, and this query is generated. So I can save this query. Okay, let's look at some few examples. In design view, maybe I want to see all the subject that ends with language. Okay, language subjects. Okay, click somewhere, invalid string, let me, so it's the asterisk, remember, language, make sure that you put the correct spelling. Let's run. So these are all the subject ending with language. They are generated, and then we can save this query. Okay, let's go back to design view. Okay, so this is what you can actually do. Now let's say we want all the subjects, right? Now we want something in the middle. We want something in the middle. So we said we put the asterisk on both sides. I want a subject or subjects which have got applications. Okay, another asterisk. Then I click somewhere there. Then I run. Okay, so we only have one subject, computer applications technology. Okay, and then I can save my query. Maybe I can say it's called computer applications technology, and then it will be saved. Okay, it will be saved, and then let me try to save. Remember, we said this is how you save. Is if you want to delete, it will ask you whether you want to save it. Yes. Then how do we save it? QRY computer, or let me just say cat. Okay, cat, and then okay, so our queries are added as query cat, and then I can double click. This is what we have. Okay, now the last one that we want to look at, it is called the null operator. The null operator. Okay, the null operator. So in database access and management, null represents missing, unknown, or unassigned data. It is used to check if the field is empty. So the null means having no value, it's empty, so we use this operator is null. So anything that is empty will be generated, okay? But if it is not empty, we then use the opposite, which is not null. Okay, so we want to apply this example and see how it works. Right, let's go back to our database. Okay, I'm going to use the same query. Let me go to design view. Okay, let me just erase this part there. So in this case, we want to look at additional to certificate learner. So we want to see the learners. Let's talk about gift. The learners who did not receive any gift. Okay, so I'm going to say generate is null. Okay, and then I run. So gift, can you see that it's empty here? These are the learners who did not receive any form of gift, right? All these learners, they did not receive any form of gift, right? Let me do the opposite. In design view, what about if I say is not those who received the gift, is not null, and then I'm going to run. Okay, they have received a gift of airtime book. So these are the learners who received a gift. So they are using what we call is not null. Okay, so this is how you apply the null operator. Is null, is not null. Okay, and this is how you're going to do it, and then you can save your query. Okay, let me save my query. So this is how you make use of these operators